Hi guys.
Okay, there's the camera there. I see it.
Might as well do a little.
How are you?
Good to see you,
Yes.
sir.
Good to see you guys. Yeah.
Yes, great to see you.
Let me start, José, by saying that over the last few months I've been introducing Lloyd to Portuguese food on our travels. And what's your favorite dish so far?
I knew you was going to come in with that bacalhau à brás.
Excellent.
I love
Great choice.
bacalhau,
Great
bro.
choice. It's a great choice.
I like the
love
way
it.
it's prepared. What is it?
Yeah.
The codfish.
The codfish,
it's like
the
dried
fries,
and
the egg.
But I like it when they put olives on the side as well.
Yes.
You know, the
Yeah,
little
well,
olives, the egg.
Now we just need to get a Portuguese restaurant
In
here
Charlotte.
in Charlotte. Or we can all go to Zez's house and have some
Okay,
good
man.
Portuguese.
Deal then.
Let's get down to business. First of all, congratulations are in order. Top of the East. Have you actually stopped and taken a minute to really enjoy what it is that you've accomplished in your first year with Crown Legacy?
I learn to enjoy my time every single day. It's amazing when we go for the games and we have the victories and great performances. But we need to make sure that the pathway that we have here is about creating a type of culture. It's about developing the players. It's about creating something bigger than us. And to do that, we need to make sure that we are present every single day. So to answer your question, yes, because I'm doing that every single
It's a good
moment.
way to live.
Did you ever set any goals for like, this is what we want to achieve? Obviously the first year, did you think maybe give it 2-3 years and then maybe we'll win something? And, you know, did you think it could happen straight away?
I decided to come here to Charlotte FC to be part of something special. And since we started Crown Legacy FC, was about building the legacy, building something special here. And the club accept the challenge and the players accept the challenge. So since the beginning, it's always about how we can create the best of us.
Yeah.
And we bond together. And then we have the opportunity to go for the field to play against other opponents. Man, let's enjoy our life over there. Let's really compete. The players, since the beginning, they go through a great transformation here.
Okay.
They accept that to be really champions, they need to go through inside of them and change them, change the habits,
Yes,
sometimes
yes,
change the
yes.
mindset for their talent to be expressed. Since the beginning, we create this type of environment, a really great environment where everybody is important and everybody needs to make sure that they are at their best. And when we have this type of mindset every single day, of course, sometimes we can do great things.
What are some of these things that you have created, some of these
You
foundations?
want him to give away all his secrets to success. But
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
go on.
The most basic ones, perhaps, that help prepare players to achieve success with Crown Legacy.
There are no secrets, guys. There are no secrets. We and you are part of the club so many times, so you have feel it the way that we live here. We live with passion, and when we have talented players, we need to make sure that they are developed. So the winning mentality here is something important on every single day. But it's not about we need to win at all costs. It's about we want to be better. We want to wake up in the morning and be a better version from ourselves. My biggest feeling during the season, I saw so many players transforming themselves to a better version of themselves. Like as a human beings, as like team players, and at the end of the day, as a soccer players as well.
Let's break that down a little bit, right? Because I think you touched a lot on a lot of the things that Lloyd and I have talked about insofar as the team is concerned, right? When you're talking about, do you like those reflexes? You need an extra goalkeeper, 5'7". Going back to what you were talking about, balance comes to mind. Ultimately, when you're talking about a winning culture for the team, you also have to worry about player development. I guess the first question, and I know that Lloyd will have a follow-up, is how do you create that balance between having that winning culture and knowing that you are developing a player perhaps at his pace?
We created a team because we are such a young club. Our academy is really young, but we use more than 10 players from the academy. At the end of the day, we wanted to have like the best talented possible under our budget and our circumstances here to develop the best players for the first team. So our goal is never about winning. Our goal is about how we create an environment to win every single day. So all the times that we go for one game, we go to win that game with our culture, with our identity.
But the culture can be great. And, you know, everybody's in, everyone's voting, you're training guys every day, let's say. and then I'm a first team player, let's say. I've not been around, you know, what you've been doing, and then I come last minute to play a game. That's probably the hardest part. So how do you get someone that doesn't know?
And without much notice, right? And without much notice sometimes.
But look, that's a great question. Everybody that comes to play with Crown Legacy needs to be there really enjoying their time. So one of our main criteria here is about being grateful, to be alive, to have a great opportunity here, and to go for the field. To be on the field needs to be like something really important for a player.
It's fun.
It's fun.
You forget about it being fun. I always talk to you about that, right?
Enjoy that moment.
Yeah.
Okay, what we need to do to enjoy that moment. Just make sure that you understand what we are trying to create here. And then when some experienced players are coming, they need to show that. So it's about assuming the leadership, assuming that talent, assuming that, hey guys, I'm here to help. I'm just one more to help. It's about really making sure that they understand that if you go to a field, make sure that you are grateful for the opportunity.
Right.
Yes.
Everybody's watching you. Right. Everybody's like really appreciating your talents. Make sure you find the inner power that you have, the inner strength to be here.
And they got you there, right? That inner motivation, that drive that got them to that position to begin with, to be a professional player, someone who's earning money, doing something that ultimately is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
When you were saying all that, all I kept thinking was the team functions almost like a family. There are moments that are difficult to navigate, dealing with one of the difficulties that you guys have encountered, where you have Marco Diaz, who is part of your staff, who is diagnosed with cancer. I felt like that moment was yet another moment that galvanized Crown Legacy as a team.
We need to make sure that we take care of each other. And Marco is suffering at the moment with a problem. And what we can do best to help a human being that is part of our family, that is suffering. So we need to make sure that we are human beings with values. And this is something that we created here. We defend values by honesty, by humbleness, by grateful, and taking care of each other. Team spirit, by solidarity, by helping actually each other when someone is needed. And it was amazing to see the club as a whole to say, hey, Marco, we are with you. We are people, and people, we need to take care of each other. But for that, we need to defend the values. And here, we create this type of environment. Example, Marko Filipovic had a season-ending injury. He was like under surgery yesterday, not going to play with us anymore. But he was here today.
Yep.
He said, Coach, I'm ready to go for the game. Yes, you are going to be with me on my bench with me.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Because you're part of the family.
The family.
But it's more than a family. It's something that we as human beings, we need to make sure that we are on the community. And in the community, we need to take care of each other. And Charlotte FC is like a great club that take care of the people inside. We don't want to be better than no one. We just want to be ourselves, expressing the talent that we have here.
Yeah.
And everybody is important.
It's also worth noting how infectious that is for the fans as well, right? Because the fans internalize the culture of the club, of the people inside of it.
So when our fans come to our games, they feel that. They feel that we really believe on what we are doing. So it's about creating this type of synergies with the community, with the fans, because at the end of the day, why the fans come to see the games? They want to be part of something. It's not only 3 points, it's too many people that are watching us. Too many people that going there, they spend the money at home or on the games to really want to be those guys, those players, those coaches to fight for something bigger. Yeah. It's about creating the good emotions, creating like the great spirits. That's why sports are so amazing. And when we have this type of mindset about every single day, we can live together happier. We can live together bigger than we normally are. But for that, we need to create that environment. And for that,
all about the environment and culture, right?
It's about the environment.
Then when you plug someone in, they feel the environment.
Yeah, but Lloyd, but at the end of the day, as best as players as we have, it's going to be much better. The secret is always the players that we have with us.
Is one of your secrets also the hat that you decide to wear on the home games?
No, my hat is something that I have for a long time. Something that I love, and it's with two reasons. First is I come from a fisherman place in Portugal, and the fisherman over there.
What town is that?
It's in Porto.
In Porto.
And the place is like on close to the river. It's called São Pedro de Afurado.
They've definitely got good bacalhau.
Yeah,
bruh.
great bacalhau, great fish over there.
Definitely.
So it's about to honor my ancestry.
Yeah.
To honor my ancestry. I'm proud of from where I come from. And the other point is about I learned too many things with FC Porto. They had too many years ago the real great mentor that built the club with President Jorge Nuno Pinto da Costa. That was José Maria Pedroto, and he was using the hat. And it was something that it's about myself showing how grateful I am to learn so many things,
Yeah.
and to express that on the games, on the
It's a tribute
from my
to what got you here in a way.
And
in
where
a
you're
way.
from.
Yes.
And now the
That-
goal
That's great to hear you say that.
is to essentially accomplish what you did in the regular season and translate that into the playoffs. So I
Into
guess
playoffs.
we can close this out by you telling us a little bit about how you're going to approach the playoffs now.
We are not arrogant to think that we are going to beat everybody. No, we are preparing ourselves for on that day, we need to be at our best. And we go for the game with everything that we have to
Yeah.
win the game. So we are going to prepare that game like we have prepared so many games. Like enjoying the moments, making sure that our players are working really hard to develop their talents, make sure they are bonding as a team, they
Yeah.
understand what they need to do on the field with the ball, without the ball, and they express that with something extra.
Yeah.
And then let's see what's going to happen.
The last thing I was going to say is something I've been thinking about since I ever got to America and I've been involved in MLS. I realized that coming from Europe, I didn't fully understand what being in the playoffs was all about. You know, in Europe, you go the whole season long, ebbs and flows of the season. You win a game, you get better, maybe you lose a game, you fix something, and then it's up and down. And then I felt like when I got to playoffs and I lost the game, it was almost like after I've lost the game, it's like it hit me that, oh yeah, the season's over. And it's like you slowly learn. Have you had experience with playoff format at all? Or I'm not sure.
I was involving teams that were playing Champions League. You need to go for the game,
Yeah.
realizing that if you win, you go through.
Yeah.
So you don't save anything.
Don't save anything.
It's about giving everything, but giving everything with the right mindset,
Yeah.
with the right reason, with the idea, with the plan. So it's about following the plan. So it's about how we can be the best team on that moment.
Yeah.
Our season is about learning. It's about developing, and it's about being grateful for the opportunity by being humble. That now we're gonna have another opportunity to show our talents. So let's make sure that we are successful
Yeah.
by doing our job on a single day. And again, living with passion,
Yeah.
with love what we are doing, and actually preparing for that moment to be at our best.
If this soccer thing doesn't work out for José, it can be a motivational speaker. I think you'd have a lot of success.
I'm very
But we
excited
wanna-
about the playoff run.
Yes.
Man. I'm really
Come on,
excited.
come
We all
on.
are. We all are.
Come on!
That was pretty good. Look at that. We want to thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Obviously, good luck in the playoffs, and congratulations again for everything that you've achieved this season.
Excellent, thank you. We are dealing with people. Players are people, are human beings like us. So we
Yeah.
just make sure that everybody's understood and they are part of something important. They are really important. And we are enjoying our life here.
Thank you, Jose.
We all are.
Take
Thank
care,
you very
guys.
much.
Take care.
I appreciate you.
Take care, guys.
Obrigado,
Thank you.
chef.
Obrigado, meu.
Ciao,
Yeah.
phone.